Here we go now, here we go now, here we go now, here we go now. You all want to start trivia with some of my incredible dancing to get you in the mood, so I'm delivering. You're welcome. All right, folks, it is time to find out exactly how much we're playing for tonight. As you can see on this wheel, we've got different options. We've got $1,000, we've got $2,500, we've got $5,000. Any of these could be yours. Let's find out what it'll be and spin the wheel. Chant 5K with me. 5K, 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 5K. Woo! Do your own little dance. We're playing for $2,500. What? See? Dancing yields results. Yes, I love it. All right, here's how it's going to work. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, you will have 10 questions. If you get them all right, you win a piece of that $2,500 prize. We'll see you in a second.
Welcome to Display Tips. Let's get introduced to Profile. Tap the profile on bottom right of screen. Here, you can personalize your display experience. Tap the pencil icon to edit your profile picture, cover photo, basic user info including contact, and link to your other social media accounts. Select your preferred language, identify top friends and family members. You can also create and manage your communities here. Watch for more tips on Display TV.
What up, Displayers? It is a very special day today. It's National Taco Day, which means it's basically like a holiday weekend for taco lovers because tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. Nom 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 nom. I hung up all my decorations, decked the halls with shredded lettuce, made sour cream snowmen. Do you prefer black or pinto lights on your tree? Ooh, yeah, let's talk tacos. Okay, meat or veggie? Mild or spicy? Hard or soft shell crabs? While we may have several days of taco eating ahead of us, let's focus on how we're going to pay for those tacos. And by that, I mean trivia. Tonight's prize is $2,500. And to get it, you need to answer 10 questions correctly. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each one. You get them all right and you win. And even one wrong and you're out of the running for the prize. But you can keep playing along for fun. Let's get this question party started. Here we go. Question 1. Which is not a planet in our solar system? Jupiter, Neptune, Quaker Oats. Which is not a planet in our solar system? Jupiter, Neptune, Quaker Oats. I always heard that boys went to Jupiter to get more stupider. Yeah, that makes sense because a smart person calling someone else dumb would definitely use the very real word stupider. Excuse me, but it's more stupid? And excuse me, Quaker Oats? More like Quaker out of this world, am I right? That was the oatmeal space pun you didn't know you needed. It was also the answer to this question. No one here going to Jupiter today. Question 2. JanSport is a brand name associated with what consumer goods? Hardware, backpacks, home storage. JanSport is a brand name associated with what consumer goods? Hardware, backpacks, home storage. Why just have consumer goods when you can have consumer greats? Just like Tony the Tiger. They're great. Tony, calm down. It's just cereal. Look, a good salesperson can sell water to fish, and Tony the Tiger is no exception. What's JanSport selling, though? Well, if you're a college student in the 90s, you're going to want to stock up on one of these super rad backpacks. Who am I kidding? I still have my JanSport from high school. Now that's a consumer great. Question 3. The 1998 Pixar film centers around a colony of what type of insect? Bee, locust, ant. The 1998 Pixar film centers around a colony of what type of insect? Bee, locust, ant. This movie paved the way for many other animated bug movies. After this movie came Ants with a Z, of course. And then B-movie. Yep, this movie ushered in an era of animated bug content for all. And I'm glad it kind of puttered out there, because honestly, a little bit gross. Enough bug movies already. We want more talking toys. Look, don't hate, but Toy Story got 3 sequels. How many did A Bug's Life get? A Bug's Life is about an ant colony defending themselves against a swarm of evil grasshoppers. And so far, you all have defended yourself brilliantly against this onslaught of questions. Well done. Question 4. Angora is a material associated with the body covering of what type of animal? Rabbit, camel, lamb. Angora is a material associated with the body covering of what type of animal? Rabbit, camel, lamb. No animals were harmed in the making of this quiz. No animals were harmed in the making of any quizzes. Some animals might have been annoyed, like my cat Sophia when I practice at home in front of the mirror and do my vocal warm-ups loudly in the apartment. She rolls her eyes and meows, but I know she secretly loves it. And you're watching from home right now, aren't you, baby? Aren't you? Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. Angora can make some pretty nice socks for chilly days, but where does it come from? The shearing of certain rabbits produces this fluffy fabric. By the way, how are you enjoying today's material? Question 5. Which of the following shows is not from the same creator as Sex and the City? Emily in Paris, Good Girls, Younger. Which of the following shows is not from the same creator as Sex and the City? Emily in Paris, Good Girls, Younger. This showrunner has given us quite a few cult hits. Any of these shows makes for a great binge watch. Oh yeah, after a long night of getting broken up with, there is nothing I want to do more than crawl into bed with my Snuggie, an entire pint of Ben & Jerry's fish food, and put on one of these shows and just drift, man. That's some good stuff. But who is this creator? Darren Star is the man behind some of our favorite female-driven series. The only one on this list he hasn't had a hand in? Good Girls. Ugh, you didn't know that? You're such a Charlotte. Question 6. What is the name of the U.S. skyscraper named after its home state's nickname? Sears Tower, Empire State Building, Transamerica Pyramid. What is the name of the U.S. skyscraper named after its home state's nickname? Sears Tower, Empire State Building, Transamerica Pyramid. Yes, skyscrapers are very impressive, but I'm taking issue with the name. Why do we have to scrape the sky? Why can we not just gently poke the sky? Maybe we try to tickle the sky? Or, why touch the sky at all? Do we have the sky's consent? Maybe just a friendly wave. Hey, sky. Or, hey, we're still living through a pandemic. Maybe a friendly elbow bump. Think about it. The only skyscraper, tall building, here with a name that matches that of its states is the Empire State Building, named for New York, the Empire State. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of? That's the one. Question 7. In the song Thank God I'm a Country Boy, John Denver explicitly mentions he has all of the following except a fine wife, a souffle in the oven, an old fiddle. In Thank God I'm a Country Boy, John Denver explicitly mentions he has all the following except a fine wife, a souffle in the oven, an old fiddle. John Denver is just living his best life. I do not take this song as a brag or a flex at all. If you look at it, it's just a healthy end of day gratitude list. Has your therapist suggested one yet? It's one of the best ways to deal with anxiety and also just make you feel good. Spend more time counting your blessings and less time stressing. John Denver knew what he was doing. He noted all the things here except one. The only thing he didn't have? That would be a souffle in the oven. He's a country boy, not a city slicker. Okay, let's throw some cakes on the griddle. Question 8. At what location would you most likely find a tchotchke? Haberdashery, swap meet, apiary. At what location would you be most likely to find a tchotchke? Haberdashery, swap meet, apiary. Okay, before you can find a tchotchke, maybe figure out how the heck you're supposed to say it. Tchotchke is a word legally allowed to have that many consonants. It looks more like a word scramble than an actual word. But hey, now that you know it, no excuses in Scrabble for when you only have one vowel. One vowel is plenty if you know what to do with it. And a tchotchke is not like it sounds, Russian dictator, but rather a kind of knick-knack. Haberdashery is a men's store for hats, and an apiary is a place to keep birds. So the most likely place to find a, dear God, don't make me say it again, tchotchke would be a swap meet. Time for question 9. The largest bank in the U.S. is incorporated in which state? New York, Delaware, North Carolina. The largest bank in the U.S. is incorporated in which state? New York, Delaware, North Carolina. Do you know the answer to this question? I wouldn't bank on it if I were you. Well, if I were you, I'd make sure I was holding my phone vertically and connected to Wi-Fi so I could have the best possible chances at winning trivia, but you know, that's just me. Or if you want to hold your phone horizontally and just watch as the fun unfolds, well, that's perfectly fine. I promise though, you'll have more fun if you play. I do not feel this way about the stock market. I'd rather leave that to others. And the folks at JP Morgan might be operating mostly out of New York, but this big bank, it's all accounted for where? Delaware. And Dello what? How should I know? But I do know it's time for the final question. Question 10. Select which ology is incorrectly paired with its subject matter. Nephology, clouds, vexillology, confusion, oneirology, dreams. Select which ology is incorrectly paired with its subject matter. Nephology, clouds, vexillology, confusion, oneirology, dreams. We've made it to the end. So naturally, I'm gonna try to stump you with some obscure knowledge. But fear not, I'm not scared, and neither should you be. You've made it so far! And trivia is all about the journey, not the destination, right? Psh. If the destination is money, I think it's about the destination. Okay, so maybe it's about the friends we made along the way? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. And if you share your winnings, you're bound to make some friends. Sharing is caring, which is why I'm ready to share the answer with all of you. The only ology here that doesn't quite match up, I can see why you might be vexed. Vexillology is the study of flags. And if you won, I hope you're raising yours high today. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And the study of chickens is ornithology. A little bonus trivia for you. You came, you played, you slayed, and you got paid. And there's always more where that came from. Tomorrow, we'll learn, we'll laugh, and we'll leave with some extra cash in our pockets. Thank you so much for playing, everybody. I'm Sarah Pribis. I'll catch you tomorrow on display.